Lyles with the 1-0 pitch. That one is hit to right center field. Very well hit. It is gone.
Cueto swivels and circles. And a slider is lined right back to Cueto, who makes the catch.
In the pitch. He bounces this one into the hole. Cut off by Flores. To second for one. The throw to first. Double play.
0-2 into the gap in right center field. Bellinger chasing. He's not going to get to it. And now Slater will motor his way to third. He's going to come home. And Austin Slater will score without a play. It's a double. Right center field, that gets down into the gap. And it rolls all the way out to the 415 side. Ruff heading around second, digging for third. Stand-up triple for Darren Ruff.
What is going on, everybody? And it is a sweep in Chicago. It is a sweep of the entire road trip. The Giants sweep the road trip, maintain a nice lead in the National League West, and continue to just win night after night after night. Today was a close one. Giants jump up to a nice lead in here. Flores goes deep. Everything was looking good. But then they stumble a little bit with the pitching, give up some blue singles. The Cubs make a little effort, almost come back. It gets very scary. Bases were loaded in the bottom of the seventh, and Rogers wiggles out of it with the strikeout, and then the rest of the bullpen nail this thing down. The Giants barely get away with the victory and sweep the entire road trip. And the Giants take it today by a score of 6-5. 6 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Chicago Cubs. And Logan Webb pitched well today. Not his best. He gave up 4 runs in 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. He didn't dominate like he has lately, but it was just enough. And let's go Padres, I think, are taking on the Dodgers. Can you guys please win a game? If not, we're going to have to take revenge and just go ahead and sweep y'all when you come to San Francisco tomorrow, which I'll be there at Oracle Park tomorrow and have a post game there in San Francisco. So look forward to that. But today, it's a W. The Giants take it and sweep the Cubs. This team is legit. Swept Denver, swept Chicago, and now we're coming back to San Francisco to continue this amazing season. And it looks like everything's actually working today. Didn't know because I did everything I did the other day and it didn't work, but today it is. So it was some kind of a glitch over on one of those platforms on either OBS or something else, but I don't think it was my fault. That's good to know. What's up, Nate, the legend? What's up, Burbeck? What's up, Vega? What's up, the killer awoke before dawn? How many in a row is this? To be honest, I lost track. At least 6 because we swept the entire road trip. And if you go back to Oracle, I believe we won the final game of that series against the Dodgers. I could be wrong, and let me know if I'm wrong. I believe this is 7 in a row at the moment. So I could be wrong on that. And I guarantee we're going to win tomorrow and the next day because I'm going to be there. So they're definitely not going to lose if Humm Baby Baseball is in the house. So we're going to make at least a 9-game winning streak here. Can't lose on Peanuts night. And, that just ain't going to happen. Logan Webb was going to have a quality start, but Kepler kept him in when he was clearly showing signs of fatigue. Mr. Clutch, maybe kept him in a little too long. Giants are 9-1 in their last 10 games. Tyler Burbick with the stat. Unknown Ethan says, I'm sad and I'm a Giants fan because Bills lost. Just gonna have to just move on from that because the Bills, they lost, okay, but the Giants won. So you gotta weigh that. Not sure how big of a Bills fan you are, but the Giants won and swept the entire road trip. So you got to feel a little bit happy about that, but I do apologize about your Bills. Slater made 2 boneheaded plays. Yeah, Slater made some boneheaded plays in the outfield. He did just come on. Didn't he just get activated? Not that that's an excuse. The dude has been around for a long time and shouldn't be making those mistakes. Got to clean that up before the playoffs. Have to clean it up before the playoffs. Let's go. But yeah, 7-game win streak. The sweep. We got the broom. Okay, it is a no doubt. This broom is cut to specifications as a baseball bat. Okay, 33 inches, and we're good to go. I don't know if it's exactly 33 inches, about 30 inches. Okay, it's a little bit short, but we are okay. Michael Rodder actually didn't give up 4 runs. The outfield did. That's true. The outfield made some mistakes, and they got some bloop hits, and still the Giants won the game. And that's when you're a really good team. You can make mistakes, which you shouldn't make mistakes, but you make mistakes The other team has some luck. I don't like to use that term, but they did get some fortunate little bloopers that fell in. Giants still win anyway because when it came down to it, we got the strikeouts we needed. Jenny Vegas says, what the hell, dude, Padres. Padres are pissing me off, and we're about to take revenge on the Padres. Padres, if you guys can't hit, we're just going to go ahead and continue that because if you can't hit, then we're not going to worry about you. And we're just going to go ahead and sweep you in San Francisco. I try to give respect to the Padres. Padres are a good team, and they are. They have a good roster, but what are they doing? I mean, come on. Let's see. You guys are the real rivals, right? Not the Giants. That's a laugh at this point in the season. Anybody still saying that? You could just say that to yourself. Don't say that in public. Disaster aversion seems to be at an all-time high. I'm sorry. Now we have the Padres at home. I must admit, I feel confident. I mean, hey, Padres could come in and play well in San Francisco, but the way that they're playing right now, this is the time to play the Padres. Mookie Betts just went deep, by the way. Manny Savala for the update. Let's jump into the finals in this ball game. I want to thank everyone for jumping in. What's the chat right now at? I'm not even sure. 37? How many are in the chat right now? I think that my 42 right now. 42, I believe. That could be wrong. I'm not sure. Thank you guys, Jenny Vega, Manny Savala, and everyone else. You can see some of the totals down below. I don't know what happened in Baltimore. That might be a typo, but Toronto Blue Jays scored 22 runs to celebrate the opening of football season. I guess they decided to go ahead and have a football score there. 22-7. So the Baltimore Orioles just a touchdown. The Blue Jays with 3 touchdowns and maybe a safety? No, safety's 2 points. I don't know how you get 22, but they got 22. Jenny Vega, maybe Dodgers paid them to lose. Yeah. So let's see. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Hopefully everything is going okay right now. Having some errors from my end. But let's jump into the finals in this ball game. Giants 6, Cubs 5. What are we looking at here after sweep 7 wins in a row? Giants are about to could clinch in the next 2 days. If they don't, it's not a big deal. Giants are going to clinch a playoff berth. Giants are going to be in the playoffs. That's a done deal. The question is, are we going to win the division or are we going to be in that dreaded wild card game? That's the question. 39 in the chat, 32. Jenny says Michael's is 35, so we're definitely lighting it up in the chat. Let's see if we can get 50 at some point. That would be crazy. Would be much appreciated. But yeah, Austin Slater didn't play well today from a mistakes perspective in the outfield, but he did get 2 hits and an RBI, so I'm going to forgive Austin Slater. Darren Ruff 2 for 5 today. Chris Bryant going 2 for 5. With an RBI. Posey picks up a hit and a run scored. I believe that was a double for Buster Posey. Longoria, not much today. Flores with the big day, though. Wilmer Flores, 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, a home run, and then Tyro Estrada also picked up a hit, and so did Mauricio Dubon. So congratulations to the San Francisco Giants for taking care of business and taking care of our guy Webb, who did pick up the win. He is 10-3 on the season with a 2.8 ERA. Logan Webb is having an extraordinary season, and so is this Giants bullpen. Shout out to Tony Watson for a scoreless inning and Jake McGee for his 31st save of the season. And the Giants get it done. Is that Jordan Wick? Did Jordan Wick I heard it. No, that's Jordan Wicks. This is Wick. Okay. I got confused for a second there. I said, wait a second. Okay. So 6-5 is the final today. Magic is number 3. Must clinch it. That's the goal. Jenny Vega. Zendava says we could clinch a berth tomorrow. Yeah, and that'll be awesome to see. I'll be there present at the ballpark tomorrow and Tuesday for the Lamont Wade Jr. t-shirt giveaway. Probably not Wednesday. We just need one more game and we are guaranteed in the postseason. Oh yeah, we're going to be in the postseason, and I really want to avoid the wild card game. As confident as I am in this team, one game is one game. I mean, anything and everything can happen in one game. So want to stay away from that game if possible. Let the Dodgers go deal with that, and the Giants will win the division. And it's looking right now that's where we're at right now. Barring Giants are going to have to lose several games, and Dodgers are going to have to just keep winning every single night. At this point, Giants are every win. Giants are that much more likely to be the National League West champions of 2021. So there you have it. That's the finals today. My player of the game. Put yours in the chat. I'm going to take. I'm going to go ahead and take Duggar. Sorry, not Duggar. I apologize. Duggar did play today, but I'm going to take Flores. Flores for the 3-for-3 night home run, 3 RBIs. Without Flores' bat, Giants lose today. It's always somebody stepping it up and making the difference. The Giants need every single player, whether it's Posey one night, Bryant the next night, Ruff the next night, Wade the next night, Estrada one night with that grand slam. We remember Dubon has done it. Or sometimes it's the pitcher, sometimes it's Yaz, sometimes it's Dickerson. It's always someone else. And going back to Talkman with the amazing catches. Without Talkman, we have a couple extra losses this year. And he's with the River Cats right now. And even those guys have made a difference. Every single player and coach and the manager and the front office have all come together to give this team 93 wins. 93 wins, and it's not even halfway through September. And the Giants are at 93 wins. Cool to see Matt Duffy, by the way. Yeah, good shout out to Matt Duffy. Very popular Giant. What's going on, William Henry? What's up, Eric? Well, I was bummed that the Giants won, but I'm relieved but salty that the 49ers barely won week 1 after blowing a huge lead. I didn't even watch that game, so I have no clue what's going on in football. Yeah. At least they came back and won. Hey, what's up, Twitch? Johnny Hands. Good to know Twitch is working. On Twitch, player of the game, Wilmer Flores didn't miss a beat on offense. Good defense. Big game there. My math could be wrong, but I think that's 32 runs in 3 games. Jerome Johnson, I'm sure your math, that does sound like a little too much. That sounds like a little too much. I don't think we scored 32 runs in 3 games, but you might be right on that. I hope they clinch when you were there to see it. Zendava says, I hope so too. We'll see. Steven Ortega says we won because of you. Yeah, no doubt about it. Al Smoth, that second play was Bryant's fault, not Slater. I don't know. I listened to it on the radio, so I can't pretend I saw it. But according to what I heard on the radio, it was just a mess-up play. They need to get that cleaned up before the playoffs, whoever's fault it was. Mr. Clutch is here. Steven Ortega, I heard if we win tomorrow, Eric, we clinch a playoff spot. Does that mean we win the division? No, that does not mean we win the division. It means we clinched, at a minimum, a wild card, which would take place in Oracle Park, and the Giants would win that game. So I'm not saying I'm too worried about it. But then again, can I promise that we win that game? I can't exactly promise that because it is baseball, although I believe they would win that game. But you can't promise it, right? I mean, it's baseball. We lost 2 out of 3 in St. Louis. We don't play very well against the Cardinals, should it be the Cardinals. Could be the Reds. It could be the Padres. It could be, there's several teams that are still in the race, but we'll see. Michael Rotter, for your information, Posey called that slider that McGee threw. Yeah, Buster Posey, he knows what to throw. You never should shake off Buster Posey. Buster Posey calls a pitch. You might want to just go ahead and throw it. Even though Tyler got into a situation he was able to get out, he pitch his way out of, he did well. Yeah, he did. Tyler Rogers. Bryant called for that ball. And, so some debate on what happened. Again, I didn't watch it. I heard that it kind of sounded like it was more Slater's fault, but it doesn't really matter. Both these guys have been playing for a long time. They should not be making those kind of mistakes. Whoever's fault it was, clean that up before the playoffs. But, you can't really complain too much. So we made a couple of blunders in the outfield. The Giants have won 7 straight games. The Giants are now in control of the National League West. And if the Dodgers should lose today, have they played? I don't believe they've started yet. That is something to keep an eye on. Let's see. The Dodgers there. Oh, there's a perfect game going on. Great. Just wonderful. That's just wonderful. Someone mentioned that in the chat. That's just wonderful. You get Padres, you guys are just awesome. Just tearing it up. They can't even get on base. And it's not good for the Giants. We need the Padres to play better than this. But starting tomorrow, you guys can continue to suck. Mr. Clutch, McGee needs to mix it up, throw a bit of a changeup or a slider more. He does throw a lot of fastballs, and sometimes what irritates me about McGee is he'll have like an 0-2 count, and he'll throw a fastball right down the middle. Like, it's good to be confident, but that's a little overconfident. Like, you don't have to throw it right down the middle. Hit the corners. Throw something out of the strike zone. Throw one of your off-speed pitches. See if they'll chase. Don't just give them a fastball right down the middle so they can absolutely crush it. Center field doesn't get that. The ball was slicing to Bryant and away from Slater. I love Slater, but it wasn't his ball. Rebel 4-4-4-4. Webb had a perfect game going through 4, but Slater couldn't catch a ball. Take it easy on Austin Slater. He's had some big monumental hits this year, some big home runs, and has been a big part of the team. But they'll clean it up. They'll clean that. We ain't going to see that in the playoffs. Don't worry. The coaching staff will get on him for that. Let's bring up the Dodgers game just to keep an eye on that, because that game is slightly important. And it's not over, despite the fact that the Padres can't seem to even get on base. I spelled Miami wrong down there at the bottom. Let me fix that because that's going to annoy me. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. 2-0 Dodgers. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers, and nothing going for the Padres. I'm trying to jump in here. Okay. Who is pitching for the Dodgers right now? It's going to be somebody good, I assume. Oh, yeah. Oh, Max Scherzer. Max Scherzer, 5 1/3, no runs, no hits, no walks. I mean, he's got a perfect game going. What do you guys think of the Brewers? Corbin Burns, 8 innings, no hit ball, no hitter through 8, and they pull him for the closer. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, are you kidding me? 1 inning. I don't think his arm was going to fall off. I'd have let him go out there and get his no hitter. I get it. You're getting ready for the playoffs, but if you're going to let him go 8, can't you run him out there and just see maybe he can get through it quick? If you see him struggling, if the pitch count gets too out of control, you can always pull him. I'd have let him go out there and try to get his no-hitter, but that's just me. Let me know what y'all think. I'm curious what y'all think about that. William Henry, LOL, you don't have to explain it to me. I just will never understand fans like that. Slater has been very important, LOL, when everyone jumping on him. Yeah, there was no reason to jump on Austin Slater. Mistakes happen. It is tough. Sometimes communication there, call for it. It gets confusing. Even, these big leaguers, that rarely happens, and it is going to happen on the occasion. And they're going to clean that up. They will clean that up. Logan Webb got screwed today. Should have gave up 3. I don't think he's considering himself screwed, and the Giants got the win. He got the win. All is good. All is fine. There's no reason to be upset about. I'm sure Logan Webb is there. They're celebrating right now. They're having a great time in the clubhouse. Jenny Vegas says bad call by the Brewers. Jerome Johnson says that sucks for him. Giants scored 27 runs in the series. 6 plus 15 plus 6. There you go. That's more like it. 27 sounds a little more accurate. That's a nasty week. Giants, baseball's getting a bit soft these days. I think you throw them out there. I understand, like, the ultimate goal is to win a World Series, and you got to take care of your pitchers. 1 inning. He's not going to die. If you really cared about your pitchers that much, then why is he even pitching 8 innings? You'd take him out after 6 or 7. Humm, got any extra jersey? Adam Trujillo. I don't have any extra jerseys really. All my jerseys probably got a stain. They're not that clean. You probably wouldn't want my jersey, but definitely Adam Trujillo, definitely get there if you can go Tuesday. It's not a jersey. I think it's more of a jersey. It's more of a T-shirt, but at least it's something. Get there early on Tuesday. Get your Lamont Wade Jr. City Connect T-shirt. I wish they'd give out some jerseys, but they don't do that too much. I'm surprised that the Dodgers might sweep the Padres. Hopefully my boys in blue keep this up, even though the Giants are most likely winning the division. Appreciate that. I think so, but it's not over yet. It's definitely not over yet. Remember a few days ago when Dodger fans were celebrating going up 0.5? I do crash burn 32. It was hilarious. They were in the chat saying, it's done. I was like, Giants will still take the lead again. They're like, no, they won't. No, they won't. I'm like, well, you don't know that. Yes, I do. I'm like, you do not know that. Within 24 hours, Giants were back in first place, haven't given it up since. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Even I wouldn't say that. If a Dodgers fan says they think they're going to take the lead back, I say, yeah, maybe. Best of luck to you. Maybe I don't agree, but I'm not going to say you're wrong because I'm not a freaking Nostradamus here. But as far as I can tell right now with a 3.5, 4-game lead, it's going to be tough for the Dodgers unless the Giants help them out by losing some games, which hopefully that's not going to happen. I mean, I don't think Giants are going to win every single game the rest of the year, but I don't think the Dodgers will either. So this is going to be a lot of fun down the stretch, and we'll see what happens. Right now, we're keeping an eye on this game. The Padres can't hit anything, and it's pretty sad. I said let's take the West in April. I said it in July, and then saying it in September. Let's take the West. Travis Namaste. The West is under control right now for the Giants, and all we got to do is win the majority. Win the majority of the remaining games. We don't have to win them all. We win if we play like we've been playing, the West is ours. Period. There's no way. Barring a meltdown, I don't see the Dodgers catching the Giants. Now, the Dodgers are playing really good too, but they're not going to win every game. So let's go here. But worst case, if it comes to it, we go take out whoever we're batched up with in the wild card. Don't let the Giants lose that wild card. You do not want to be here for that stream. There will be some serious bad language, and I'll be very mad if the Giants lose one stinking game and have to go home. Please don't let that happen. Logan M. pats you on the back. It's okay, man. At least I'm not a bandwagon fan. I stay loyal to who I stick for. William Henry, hardcore. Dodgers fan, hardcore supporter of the channel. Really appreciate that. Everyone who is here. The Dodgers will have to win plus 1 game more than their current behind need because the tiebreakers held at Oracle. Yeah. They're going to have to take the lead to avoid that 1 game. So even if they should tie it, we're going to have a 1 game in Oracle. Why would it be in Oracle? Because the Giants won the season series against the Dodgers. So anyway, in baseball today, yeah, no big game. Cincinnati won against St. Louis. That tells me that the Cincinnati in a good spot probably to win that wild card. They're trying to get that second wild card. The White Sox over Boston 2-1. Atlanta over Miami 5-3. Milwaukee defeats Cleveland 11-1. Colorado beat Philadelphia 5-4. So some craziness today, but Max Scherzer working on the perfect game. Please, please, Padres, we don't need that. At least get on base. That's how Dodgers fans are. Rebel 444. Alana Rizzo on MLB Network said before last weekend, whoever wins the series is her pick to win the division. Come Monday, she wasn't saying she still isn't sure equals typical. Absolutely. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. It's all love on this channel. Travis, namaste. 100% agree, Humm, baby. That scenario sounds like a nightmare, Jenny Vega. I seriously will give warnings because I'm going to be it's a nightmare scenario since 2011. Is that when that I think around 2011 was when that came into play, that second wild card 1 game playoff, and I've been ranting about it ever since. Should not be that's just a recipe for disaster when some team with 103 wins takes on some team with 84 wins and just happens to lose that game. There's something called a rotation in baseball. The rotation is there because you don't just go to one game. You have a series. That's what baseball is made for. You have to have multiple starting pitchers who are quality pitchers who can go out there and pitch well. That way you can't just have a Max Scherzer or a Jacob deGrom and throw them out there and win 1 game like it's the Super Bowl. That's not how this works here. You don't do that. You have to win multiple games. You can throw your Jacob deGrom 1 game and win, but then guess what? You better have someone else to back that up. But that's not the case anymore. Now it's 1 game, go home in this wild card. We're not going to have any part of that wild card. Adam Trujillo says, you the man, Humm, baby. 2016 wild card was the most stressful game I have ever witnessed. It was. It was extremely stressful until that home run by Connor Gillespie. And 2014 was stressful until the grand slam by the great Brandon Crawford, who, by the way, is having an extraordinary season. Shout out to the great coaching staff and everyone else. Jeremy Johnson, take care, Humm, baby. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow and Tuesday. I'll try to do some kind of live stream there at the ballpark, something. Try to work something. But at worst case scenario, I'm definitely going to take a lot of footage and we'll have some vlog videos and definitely a stadium review of Oracle Park here in the coming weeks. So look forward to that. And we'll see. Hopefully these next 2 games are going to be fun and good games, and I think they will be. I think that we're going to see some good action in both those games. Yeah, if that happens, I would be throwing fire out of my mouth for a week. Wow, I will need to drink. Yeah, there was somebody who was here. I don't think she's here right now. Was in that chat the other day. Says, I like you, Eric, because you don't cuss that much. Don't be here for that post game. Whoever that was, don't be there for a post game if the Giants lose the wild card, because you're going to be unsubscribing real quick if you don't like cussing. Alan Land, Toronto scored 22. Yeah, I was like, what the freak was that? Toronto Blue Jays 22-7 over Baltimore. Jeez. So just some craziness today. And it looks like the Dodgers are probably going to win this game. I'm not going to say definitely. It's 2-0. Padres could get back in it, but looks like Max Scherzer has just got them on complete lockdown right now. So there you have it for there. Let's jump over back into the post-game screen. Here we are at Wrigley Field, the friendly confines, and they're definitely friendly with a 3-game sweep. Adam Trujillo says Giants final prediction 110-55. Let's see. Can they do that? Can they win 110? What's the record again? Let's see here. That feels a little generous. 93-50 right now. So I guess it's possible. Although does that add up to 162? I don't think it does. Wilmer is great because he is unassuming. You don't think he's going to walk up and he hit that jack, but he just slams it. Yeah, Wilmer Flores has been kind of the the one of the most silent, supporters of this team and biggest contributors of this team. He's had some big home runs this year. Yeah, 107 and 55. That's definitely reachable. 107 and 55. Clearly, that could be done. Yeah, 107 and 55 is definitely possible. Definitely possible. They only have to lose 5. They lose 5 more games the rest of the year. I think they can manage that. I wish we had a Bumgarner to win us the wild card, Mr. Clutch. No, but we got a Webb. We got a Wood. We got a Gosman. We got a DeSclafani. We got guys. They're not exactly Bumgarner in his prime, but we got guys, and they're going to pitch well in the playoffs. Like, if we get to that wild card game, I truly believe Giants are going to win that game. But it's still one game. It's just you just don't want to decide something like that in one game. And I hope that this is the last year we have, and I think they will. I think they're going to get rid of that in the new negotiations this offseason. They're going to go back to the CBA. We're going to have new negotiations. It's going to be crazy. I don't even know if they're going to get it done in time. There could be a strike. God forbid. Who knows what's going to happen. World Traveler is here with the $5. Hi, Giants fans. Congrats on the sweep. Much appreciated right there with the super chat. Bumgarner should sign a small contract so he can retire as a Giant. It could happen. I always thought like Will Clark would do that, never did. JT Snow, I think, signed a one-day contract, and he took ground balls at first base. There's been some guys who came back and retired in a Giants jersey. Who was that pitcher who came back? Somebody came back and like pitched the warm-up pitches and then retired with the Giants. Vogelsong. That was Vogelsong. Mr. Clutch, everyone else, thank you guys so much. Alex Wood not estimated to get off IL before September 21st. Yeah, I'm not saying Alex Wood's going to pitch in a big wild card game, Johnny Hands, but we will definitely use him if he's healthy in the playoffs. We need all the help we can get, and the Giants, just a team absolutely stacked right now. That's so sweet, my friend Travis Namaste. Thank you again, World Traveler, for that. Retire Bum's jersey after he retires with the Giants. So we got the sweep, everyone, and I really appreciate all the support, all the new subscribers. Thank you so much, all the old subscribers, everyone who has showed up here. Babe Rocks, Travis Namaste. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be wrapping it up here. The Giants win this one 6-5. Player of the game is going to be Wilmer Flores, and Max Scherzer is currently throwing a perfect game unless he gave up a walk. It looks like it's still a perfect game right here. Not just a no-no, but a perfect game through 6. Knowing Dave Roberts, he'll pull him and bring in Kenley Jansen, and then they'll blow it and Padres will win. That would be just hilarious. Not for Dodgers fans. Logan M is here. Travis Namaste. Alan Land. I was kind of hoping Arizona would do us a solid DFA bump so we could pick them up on the waiver. Yeah, congratulations on the sweep. Dodgers can do the same. And Padres. Go Dodgers. Go 49ers. Let's go for 107 wins this year. AM Echo Sky is here. Travis Namaste, 3,000th K. Wow, good for him. That's so awesome. Fun channel. Oh, we have a new subscriber, everyone. Say hello to Crash Burn 32. Subscribe, fun channel. He says, I'll be back. I'll be back. So look forward to Crash Burn 32. He will be back. And if we clinch tomorrow, I hope Cap doesn't start resting guys too much. He won't, Zendava, because we know that clinch doesn't mean crap. We need to win the division. We need to win the division. Division or bust. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. You know that history's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter and light the spark. you're a fan of Giants baseball, sing bye bye baby. If you wanna be in first place, sing bye bye baby. Listen to the broadcast on KNBR. We know exactly who we are. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye bye baby. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye bye baby. Thank you, everyone. Zindava, Travis, World Traveler, Jenny Vega. I'll see you at the ballpark tomorrow. We'll have a post game. We'll have a car stream for the post game. So just so you know, that's because I'm at Oracle Park on location tomorrow. And we'll see you then. Peace. See ya.
And he drives it into right center field, hit a ton. This baby is way back. On a here.
So here's Yaz. Yastrzemski has flied out deep to right center. Now Yaz crushes one high and deep to right center field. Adios, pelota.
Miles with the 1-0 pitch. That one is hit to right center field. Very well hit. It is gone.
Cueto swivels and throws. And a slider is lined right back to Cueto, who makes the catch.
In the pitch. And he bounces this one into the hole. Cut off by Flores. To second for one. The throw to first. Double play.
0-2 into the gap in right center field. Bellinger chasing. He's not going to get to it. And now Slater will motor his way to third. He's going to come home. And Austin Slater will score without a play. It's a double.
Right center field, that gets down into the gap. And it rolls all the way out to the 415 side. Rupp heading around to second. Digging for third. Stand-up triple for Darren Rupp.